What's up guys, it's your boy Bropedia, back at it again with a new showdown video. So for today we're using this team for the last time. I know, you can shed some tears right now. And at the end of the episode I will actually reroll the magnificent wheel of names and also rank these two hunky chunks of Pokemon. Ooh, this team works really well. Okay, so here my prediction is that he's going to start with a Regieleki and most likely the Kyogre. A Regieleki with the Volt Switch, most likely Specs, or maybe not, maybe Life Orb or Sash. Kyogre will be a big issue for me, so I'm actually going to go Dawn right here. And I think second one will be Big Man Gambit. Yeah. Third, the Wake. Since Walking Wake does get a boost in Hydro Steam when it's going to be switched in, even with rain or without rain, right? Okay. Ice Horse is a big problem for me. So here I will actually need to hit it with a Bleak Wind and the Cotocleave for a good measure. Hopefully it does not have Ally Switch on the Farigiraf, but even if it does set up the Trick Room... Oh god. Ooh, High Horse, okay. Okay, that works. As you were able to see, my... I forgot the name. Big Man Gambit was actually slower than his Calyrex, so it's going to be a big problem for him. As soon as Calyrex goes down, his team is going to absolutely collapse. Lando, okay. I will just Sunny Day here to get the foul play. Okay. You do what you must, man. And I'm going to weather, I think. Yeah, okay. Bleak Wind is not affected by this because Hurricane is actually affected by the sun. Its accuracy decreases. I don't think that Lando is going to be slower than King Gambit. Yeah. Yeah, you can foul play all you want, bro. Kyogre. Okay, he's going to give me a boost in this. I'm not sure. Yeah, Kyogre cannot be... You cannot be walking out here with this kind of plays, bro. Alright. What? Oh, okay. Okay, good. If you want, you can just switch out his Kyogre for his Calyrex Ice. That's going to be pretty nice here. However, in any case, I'm going to get the kill on the Farigiraf. And I'm going to go for... Now I'm going to get the most out of it. And just Flare Blitz on this slot. And Hydro Steam on the Farigiraf. Psychic! Oh wow. I did not plan that. Okay. Yeah, Hydro Pump does jack to my Walking Wake since we are currently in the sun, but Hydro Steam is also not going to do that much to the Kyogre. Yeah. Okay, we actually managed to clutch out this win. Yeah. So guys, remember to like, comment out your favorite Pokemon so that I may make an analysis on them, or even make a team based around them, and subscribe to the channel with notifications on to not miss an upload, right? So let's go for battle 2. Ooh, I like this. Remember this guy? My guy, the S tier misser in flesh, currently in front of me. So yeah, he's going to have White God. This one I don't really know what he's going to do. maybe Choice Band or Life Orb with Rapid Spin. This one I also don't know what it's going to do. I think it's most likely loaded dice with Triple Axle and Bullet Seed. This one, Dragon Dance, the Secret Fire 00, and this one, oh, I see the combo. Alright, let's cook. So here I'm actually going to go for these two, which is one of the most offensive combo that I can go for. The Koraidon, and at the end, yeah, let's just go for Big Man Gambit. He's been putting a lot of work for the team, even more than the Reshiram actually. Yeah, he's not going to predict, he's not going to really like what will occur in a short while here. I'm going to Hydro Steam and okay, fake out. Et voila! Nice kill. BB? Alright, that works. Yeah, that's exactly what I was waiting for. Okay, my choice specs did not proc. So here I'm actually going to disable his Tyranitar. Unfortunately, if I do that, yeah, Tyranitar just kills both of them, whereas OO can only kill one at a time. Yeah, that's the best. Oh, that's really the best play I could have gotten. Alright. Tyranitar is not surviving Choice Specs Hydro Steam in the sun. Just letting you know that before we could continue. I actually outspeed the Excadrill here, so even if he protects, that's going to be game here. Yeah. And that's a win on my side. You cannot do anything since even if you can predict anything from coming out, you have a Reshiram and a Koraidon in the back. I think that was the biggest poker play I could have done. That's basically it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to drop a like, drop a subscribe, and also comment out your favorite Pokemon so that I may make a team out of them and make an analysis if possible, just as I did for the Incineroar. And yeah, that's it. Since we have already made our 3-episode season for Koraidon and Reshiram, it's time to rank them. So I'll start with the easiest one, Koraidon. Very, very, very reliable monster. So its ability make it really difficult to proceed, except if you work in the sun normally. So like if your Pokemon has photosynthesis, they're also going to benefit from the sun, and even in the enemy team. However, it does not stop Koraidon from absolutely dominating nearly every Paradox Pass Pokemon. So for that, first off, the design. Okay, I'm not really a fan of the design as compared to Miraidon. So it will actually get a 3. Very controversial take since many people prefer the feathered lizard compared to the futuristic motorcycle lizard. But I prefer Miraidon. Now for how fun it is in battle. So Koraidon is really, there's really many sets that you can use. So I may even make a mini set of Koraidon video in the future, depending on, you know, what happens to this video. So if I think I can get like 10 likes, I will actually make the mini sets of Koraidon. But for now, this guy, he's very enjoyable to play with. He has like 2 most working sets, both of which use Terra Fire and nearly the same moves with Close Combat or Collision Course, with a dragon move, whether it is Outrage, Dragon Claw, or even Scalar Shot, and the last move can really be nearly anything, and of course with Protect, right? So for its enjoyability, since it's Pokemon which can be adapted to the needs of your team, I think I will actually put it at a 4.5. And lastly, its battle prowess. So the set that I used was really hit or miss, but in general, if ever Koraidon can land his move, it's a machine. It's a machine of death, right? It is going to not even poke hole, but like blow holes like a cannonball through a wooden door in your opponent's team. Koraidon is really strong. It's one of two of its main issues is like Incineroar with Parting Shot and Intimidate, and also Will-O-Wisp from nearly any support mon, including Incineroar as well. So that's just what is keeping it back. But this can be mitigated with a Clear Amulet and Terrafire. However, burning your item slot is really not that reliable to prevent the Incineroar from raining on your team. But if you saw my recap of the team that I made, I was not using the Clear Amulet, but I was instead using the loaded dice, because even with -1 attack, Koraidon still hits like a truck on a highway. And for that reason, the battle prowess is actually 5. So even the burn nor the intimidate were able to keep it from reaching a 5, which brings its total to 12.5, which is actually, if I remember correctly, 0.5 greater than Zacian. And secondly, we have Reshiram. So Reshiram, first off, the design is pretty meh. It was much better in the 2D games, you know, with bright glowing flames at the back of its tail. So for the design, I'm actually going to give it a generous 3. Not really fun. It was better in 2D, right? Secondly, for the enjoyability. So is Reshiram enjoyable to play with? Yes, to a certain extent. So I'm going to give it a 4. So why I'm giving it a 4 is because Reshiram can be used in many sets, but mostly as a support Pokemon to, you know, either set up the Tailwind or Will-O-Wisp or things like that. Earth Power was mostly insignificant as a move on my team. I should have put any other move, but I could not see any move that could take the place of Earth Power. So I'm going to give it a 4. And lastly, for the battle prowess. Reshiram is one of the unfortunate victims to power creep. It suffers a lot from power creep. It's very good if it can land a hit, but most of the time it's going to be one shot by things like Ice Rider or Miraidon, Koraidon, and most things like that. So Reshiram unfortunately gets a 3. No, not even a 3, it gets a 2.5. Not even a 2.5, because if you saw last video, it had glaring issues. I think I'll reduce it to a 2, which will actually be the highest Pokemon in the B tier. And yeah, that's basically it for the ranking for now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and put your notification as well, just to not miss an update from my channel. And see you later. Peace.